didn't see you come in there. I was just doing a little jamming on my new TL70 from Kiesel guitars. It's not often that I get to, you know, pick out a guitar for myself and get it. I get a lot of guitars in for review and then they go back out, but this one is mine. I spec'd it out and had them build it for me. So it's everything that I wanted, exactly the way that I wanted it. No tone knob. You know, I always bitch about tone knobs because not because they're not useful or anything. It's just that I don't ever use them. So when I decided, hey, it's time for me to get a guitar that exactly I want, the way that I want it, I was like, just delete the tone knob, delete it. Go into the CNC machine and just boop, delete that shit. So, and I just have a little three-way switch, or a menage a trois switch, as I like to call it. Get it? Yeah, so, hip shot bridge. My favorite of all the Kiesel headstocks. Probably just bumped it out of tune. Yeah, so, anyway, if you're wondering where I'm at and why I'm sitting here in this little blue room, here's the deal. So, pretty much, I want to start doing some more informal content in addition to all of like the super kind of serious reviews and sort of the more intense and difficult to make stuff. I wanted to have something I could just sit down and hit record and go. So pretty much the gist of this is that if you see me sitting here and not in the studio, it's going to be something, like I said, a little more informal. I'm not even wearing pants. I mean, I've got these shorts on today. I know, right? Crazy. Not wearing pants. So, I don't know. I figured this was a way that I could just sit down, shoot something, maybe some lessons. I'm thinking of doing some theory lessons. Any, like, you know, silly crap. Just fun junk. Some opinions. This and that, and it wouldn't be like scripted or really that any kind of fancy editing or angles, any of that kind of thing. So I have to come up with a clever name for it. So if you want to go ahead and suggest something in the comments below, as long as you're not suggesting that I go fornicate myself with an iron rod, because that's not a very catchy title. Welcome to Trey's fornicating himself with an iron rod. Although, I'm sure somebody would pay to see that. I don't know. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to show off my new guitar. You're going to see it in some videos. I'll just give you a little better close-up here. Just wanted to show it off because I'm a show-off. I always really liked show and tell as a kid. And, you know, it's no secret that I really like Kiesel guitars. I mean, I've reviewed, I think, 5 of them now. And so far, they've all been extremely positive reviews that I've given. So I was like, all right, it's time for a new guitar. I'm going to get me a Kiesel. It's one of many guitars that I have now. That I love. I've spent like maybe 4 or 5 days with it now, and shows no sign of the honeymoon ending. I think it sounds really great. It plays amazing, and it looks just so pimp. I mean, I love white guitars, so yeah. Like. This is kind of a low gain sound I'm working with right now. So it's like super awesome sounding low string, despite the fact that it's only 25.5 inches. I mean, that's fine. That's a standard scale length. They don't make a 27-inch telly yet, so I don't know, or a multi-scale one, which would have been cool. Maybe someday they will, and I will get one of those then. So this is, like I said, kind of informal time, If I ramble a little bit, I'm sorry. But I also wanted to kind of ask you guys what sort of content you might be looking for, especially for this kind of stuff. Do you want theory stuff? I have a music degree, and theory was kind of my, my forte. And I feel like a lot of metal guys want to know a lot about theory. So if that's something that you think you benefit from, I'm thinking of doing like Trey's Theory Corner. So I could teach you about theory, because that's like one of my favorite things to do, is to teach people about theory, because I super love it. So if that's something you're interested in, cast your vote below. I don't know, or guitar lessons. Maybe if you want to learn like one of my songs from one of the reviews, please suggest that. If something gets enough votes or suggestions, then I'll break it down a little bit. Yeah. So, kind of just wanted to give a little introduction to what's going to go on in this weird little corner, so, which has yet to be named. And, yeah, so I'm going to do more of these vlogs when I get back from the Axes and Anchors cruise, which I'm leaving in like 2 days to fly to Florida, and I'm going to be on a boat with Yngwie Malmsteen, Zach Wilde, a bunch of other cool guitar players who I can't think of right off the top of my head. And I'm going to be shooting a ton of content. Oh, Bumblefoot. I'm going to get to interview frickin' Bumblefoot. Dude is the king. Yeah, just a whole crap ton of cool stuff. There's going to be some, obviously a lot of performances and some clinics, this and that. And being on a frickin' huge boat. It's like a floating city. There's food 24 hours a day, as much as you can eat. I'm going to get so fat. Holy crap. So, I'm going to be checking back in from that in like probably like a week or so. We'll be hanging out in Florida. So this will be the last one for a little while. But, the more suggestions I get, the more likely it is that I'll do something. So, anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble. Sorry this is really long and boring, and you probably checked out by now, in which case I can say or do whatever I want. So, buttholes. There's also going to be a slightly more formal playthrough style new guitar day on the Kiesel YouTube channel, which I will link to you thusly. Boop. So if you want to hear the guitar and not me just playing jazz on a low gain sound, here's some crushing metal. Go ahead and click this bad boy right here. And yeah, listen to it scream. But until then, here's a little Yaz flute.